Hi, my name is Mari Urquidez, and my research paper was on the effects of contaminated water in education. Why does it matter? So this is from Flint, Michigan students who are in school currently, and they made a scenario. So it says, Jack, aren't people paying? Alora, paying for poison water. One student shouts out, that's not fair. Diamond, I'd be mad. It is sad that we wouldn't, but I wouldn't really care because I don't live in Flint. Uproar from several students saying, you bold, in response to Diamond's comment. Crosstalk ensues. Teacher, is water a human right? Iris, I'd like to be like, okay, Snyder, I'm not paying you. They should. Give people checks and pain for suffering. Camden, not trying to be mean, but Snyder is trying to be a jerk. Another student in the background says, not trying to. He is. Jonathan, let it happen. Tariq, we should do a march. Walk up there and throw snowballs at him. Jonathan, are we going to catch lead? So why does this matter? This matters because these students know what's going on inside their hometown and they know how other people are seeing it. They are less able to have the opportunities that someone like I would, because I went to school. I was able to have a water bottle. I was able to bring my hydro flask, fill it up with water, and reuse it with clean water. My water does not have lead in it. I had water from my own house, which some of these students definitely would be unable to have. Cultural capital is another aspect that is important. So the students that are able to have water, they have embodied cultural capital. This is an idea from Pierre Bourdieu, and having the wealth equals water. So people in Flint, Michigan, they were not able to have water because of the lead that's in it, and that lead inside the water is ultimately contaminating the water and just hurting them, and it's not helping their education in any way, shape, or form. And it is also objectified cultural capital because of the clothing, well, not clothing and shoes, but they have those commodities and they have money and they're able to get things that other students, the students in Flint wouldn't be able to, but a wealthy student would definitely be able to. Water quality and what it should be. So this quote is from Drinking Lead in Water, and it's from just a generic about most public schools. And it says there's approximately 98,000 public schools and 500,000 child care facilities not regulated under the SDWA. These unregulated schools and child care facilities may or may not be conducting voluntary water testing, drinking water quality testing, which means these schools could also have lead in their water. They could be as bad as Flint, and people aren't noticing because the water isn't regulated. This needs to be regulated in schools because if a child gets sick from this, they are less able to have the opportunities that another student would be able to have because of the water. They'd be sick, they'd be at home, and they'd be worrying about their water security and water safety in school when they should really be worrying about their education. And in all senses, this is not beneficial for the student and teachers and everybody in the school and families around them. How can we change? So knowledge is power, as you can tell. We've always heard this since we were little. Knowledge really is power. So knowing more about the water quality and what it means to have secure water safety and fighting water insecurity is how we can gain the power to change it and make it better for us, and so our quality of life is better. Thank you. Here are my references.